I could be YouTube famous to get followers.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Fully Charged TCG. Today, I'm featuring a very weird deck that comes out of the mind of my uncle. He put Pokestop inside of Lugia, but he got a win. If the video seems a little chaotic, it is because it came from our live stream that we did. So it is a little bit more not professionally done. However, I think you might enjoy it. At the end, he does do a very long-winded deck breakdown, but don't worry, I'll include the deck list in the description, so if you want to just go copy-paste it and try Lugia with Pokestop. I mean, he did get a win. It's something.
This option right here that I'll take for next turn, I'm going double Archeops.
If
this dude does an Iono me turn.
Yep.
What? What is this?
This is double belief.
Probably charged. What?
Everybody's been kind of
Double Bidoof, it's almost
What
gone.
is it on Arceus?
Arceus or Chimbao? It's an Arceus.
No, maybe the Arceus armor.
Arceus, it's Arceus Disruption. Oh look, I don't even need the Lugia anymore. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go boom, Nest Ball, gonna grab. Boom.
And does Jacques put the cards in the drop?
You know what? Let's go with the Minchino over here, D.
Put some in your hand as Ultra Ball.
So I would just do that now, so you use Iono.
That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go shy. Grab two Archeops. Boom.
Look, if you get only 3, you wouldn't have gotten that.
Yeah, whatever would be in my prizes, that'd be hard.
And then you can get a second Lugia?
Then we're gonna Ultra Ball. I don't need second Lugia. He's got 2 B-Rolls. He's not evolving in anything dangerous. We're gonna do that. What we're gonna do is
Iron Heads.
we're gonna grab this little guy. Because I'm gonna try to get checkmate as quick as possible this game.
So that we can have an actual good Lugia.
So let's attach the V-Guard in case he pulls any chunk.
We heard that.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's attach the V-Guard here. And then we're just going to intern, I think. And go, can you disrupt my hand? He has Ionos, so he could. But then all I need is something to give me a Lugia VStar. He's not taking that guy. He doesn't draw one Arceus. If he drops the Radiant Art, he has nothing.
Unless he suspects you have the evolutions in your hand that Iono doesn't feel good.
He has nothing. He just double attached to this guy.
What?
I can literally just double Archeops next turn, evolve this guy, and then hit him with this guy and hit him off the...
Yes,
Okay, so you're going through the Machino.
but it doesn't do enough to kill him.
What is happening here? You just missed both attacks. You now do nothing.
He attached again. This is a...
He's got nothing. So we're gonna go right no. Okay. You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna start killing. So Lugia. Let's go. Chinchino.
Technically,
Let us see.
you can just really kill all of them, right?
He could, but I can't attack. He needs 2 Rs. So let's go. Summoning Star. See, this is what this deck is supposed to do. You actually get your Pokemon and use them. Unlike the Charging guy I played last match. Okay, so I literally can just go Primal Turbo and go Gift and let's go with Therapeutics.
Therapeutic is...
Because I don't need to charge up super big out of guy yet. In case he decides to come back with a knockout. What's
I could ask him who fires you have?
Yep.
and then we're gonna probably introduce his attack.
Because he had us level 20.
What happened? God. Then yeah, it wasn't light and I was confused. Then we're gonna Primal Turbo.
And you restart.
Combinator tutorial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Video. 6, 7, 8. 8. You know what? Let's go gift. V-Guard. Because if he is playing an Arceus deck and he does drop it, I can knock it out with this. It's V. So I'm gonna do that.
And during the last deck, actually, it's really fun. Lugia.
It is. And the way I have it built is actually very fun.
I just like the idea, like having the Chinchino.
I'm gonna hold on to capture. Let's just go ahead. Special roll and a nuclear radiate to deploy reduced.
Yeah, that's probably the seed of this.
Yeah.
No, I believe in him. Don't do it, come on, man. I know. You can do this.
He's a Digimon player.
Everything inside you now. Effects. Okay? So seriously, you need to evolve this into all the command ahead of shell. You're looking at your hand of slow. I'm pretty sure it's over. What did it
Play Charizard
Are we playing Charizard?
with the dude.
Maybe set controllers or
What's all with these Charizard players tonight?
Okay, you know what? Let's go Primal Turbo. I'm just gonna mess with you for fun. Legacy Energy. Gen, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. We're gonna attach. Switch. Bringing the Minion up.
knock them out and hurt back into the
Attach. And let's go there. Just so that you know it's like trying pretty meaningless. Hey, you know, we might as well play it. Why not? We do all of it too long enough. Catch it or not. Good, I got the tails. I'm just hoping to get to those. Because the mic so this door for this. Gonna stick him in hand. I'm not gonna put him down. I'm still gonna let you stay here. Okay? And then we're gonna do
If you attach not on your first, you should have played it down and off the charging, right?
I could have used
That
but then I would have left the mini on of you. Now I can put this guy up here. Even if he goes Charizard or EX by some chance, he cannot, man. It's gonna force him to get off things. And clearly, he literally played the dude, double energy attacks. Charmander, he's got nothing. He could have 4 armor in his hand and he didn't have his look at it. Okay, I like where this is going.
because you're Chinchino. I'm like,
Yes, if you don't have the boss's orders, you die. So let's
that's actually that Chinchilla is ridiculous.
because I literally just double attached. And if you just totally put the reason like,
Oh yeah,
that's gay, I can retreat him without even having to charge him. I wonder if this is gonna go down. Let's see.
we'll see if you let you get it.
Let's see, I'm just gonna go with that and that. Cheers, that should be 350 right there.
well, retreat it, go the other on top.
Retreat. Advance. And item outclassed. 2 Charizards.
Without them taking a prize.
To know. With 2 different decks. I'm moving on to my 3rd deck. Right now.
I'll give you your ninja.
I'm doing it. Let's go. You convinced me. You're okay with it. I was doing. So we got 1 Pleasant Moon or Saluda. This guy is all about coming in late. You don't want to use the. I mean, you can use the attack early, but I'm sorry, during the Batman. The bad person, boys. So you don't want to attack with this guy early because he's only doing 240. You can if you have to. If you get like an Arceus or something down there. You know, your Mew, whatever, but 5 energy is a lot. He reduces the attack by 1 for every prize loss. So it's pretty much a Radiant Charizard, which we don't have in this deck. Because we're playing this crazy deck, a Radiant Greninja. You're like, wait, what? You're playing Radiant, but Lugia doesn't have enough energy for this. No, he doesn't. But guess what? We do it anyways, because it's awesome. And you've got a consistency. So we got the Ursa Luna for your 1-shot, the Radiant Greninja, which is also a 1-up, because it's illegal to be a 2-up, in our deck here. We're playing a 4-line of Lugia V, because, hey, who doesn't love a giant dragon-looking thing that's not a dragon? Shout out to you Charizard players. Anyways, Lugia VStar makes everything go, because if you don't have Lugia VStar, then you don't have the Archeops, which are very awesome because you use them for Primal Turbo once during your turn, which is actually twice if you have 2 of them, so this is a lie, don't listen to it. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 special energies attaching to 1 of your Pokemon. So sadly, you can only attach to 1 Pokemon using 1 Primal Turbo, but you can use 2 Primal Turbos to attach to 2 different Pokemon for a total of 4 energy on the board. It's kind of sick. We have the Luxray. Wait, what is this tech you're playing? I don't understand it. Well, I do, because if this Pokemon is in your hand when you're starting up and setting up play, you may play it face down as an active Pokemon. This dude is busted in this deck. Look at his smile. He's got 2 teeth, just like Grandma. Anyways, so you search for 1 colorless energy. That's the key part. 1, he's hitting electric, so he can hit for 100 damage on a Pidgey. Well, that's not important. Well, it is if you're playing Pidgey. So, anyways, search your deck for up to 2 trainer cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Now, this is going to come in handy later when we look at the trainers, because 2 trainer cards is any trainers. That's like Stadium, that's like trainer, all those things. You can put them in your hand, which is why they call this a trainer box. We'll get to it in a minute. Anyways, so you have this guy. So like turn 1, going second, you can like drop it, attach the energy, and go, cool, I'm gonna go grab Jacques. They get you 2 evolution Pokemon. Hint, and an Ultra Ball, which both happen to be trainers. And turn 2, you're set up with Lugia VStar. It's wonderful. We got Luminion, because who doesn't love the fish? He's been a classic. We have Iron Hands, because you know what? Just like Luxray, he likes smacking birds around. He's got these big old hands for bird smacking. It's great. And he can amp you very much, which gets you an extra prize on those little bird Pokemon he's smacking around. Charmander, which, if you watched the video before this, he would have loved that last deck. Anyways, yeah. But Arm Press 160 does 320 to a Pidgeot EX. It's great to have. You've got the Mincino. These are your little abusive guys, because they can call from family to get the board built out. Or you can evolve them. It's special, right? I'm losing the voice. And anyways, I became Bruce for a moment. Bruce Shane. Anyways, have to protect the copyright clause. This attack does 70 damage for each special energy card attached to Pokemon. That is just busted. And by the way, in case you didn't know, because I got clapped by somebody the other day, without warning, Special Roll is not affected by General Sinnoh, so it does you no good to play it. Anyways, just thought I threw that out there. But for special energies attached to this guy, and all of a sudden, you're doing 280 damage. They're 5 energies, boom, you can do it in a single turn with this guy, attach 4, and then attach 1 from hand. You're knocking out a Charizard EX. Trainer card.
Let's start through the trainers.
Counter Catcher, it does its thing. Switch, it does its thing. Team Yellowsteer, we stole this from Tor, so it does its thing. It won't go back there for a second. So this is because we play a thin line of our trainers, because you don't need a thick line of trainers. So Team Yellowsteer, shuffle only 3 in any combination of Pokemon and support cards, except for Team Yellowsteer, from your discard pile into your deck. Well, we only play 1 boss and 1 Counter Catcher, so we need to get the boss back. So that helps there. We have Jacques, that's a 1-0. Which Jacques gets you any 2 evolution Pokemon, Archeops, hint. We play the Silene that gets you back any 2 cards. If you flip heads, you flip heads. So we flip 2 coins for every heads. You get to put one of your discard pile cards back on top of your deck. Magnificent for getting special energies back. Special Pokemon you need immediately. Nest Ball gets us going, gets any of your small Pokemon. Capture and Roma, it's a 50-50 toss-up, but it makes Lugia less of a dice for early deck. Ultra Ball, because, who doesn't want to be Ultra? Iono, because Disruption is a thing, and we still have to have it, so you gotta play one. Now, this is where things get spicy, because you're all like, wait a minute, you haven't explained how this guy made it in, even though he's, horrible in this deck. Well, he's not as bad as you think, because what we did is, we said, hey, if Shape How can do it, so can we. So, you have his concealed cards. Discard an energy, draw 2. Well, we don't like discard energy. Well, 1, you have the Silene to get those energy back if we get into a desperate situation. You just gotta play smart with it. But 2, what it allows us to play is it allows us to play Pokestop, which is amazing. Spinning go players, come on, spin. You're doing it. Great. Okay, down with free items. So, Pokestop, let's go ahead. Sorry, just go on, guys. This is what happens when it gets past 10 o'clock, like that times 9. Anyways, Pokestop allows you to discard the top 3 cards from your deck and put 2 of them back into your hand if they're idle, or put up to 3 of them back in your hand if they're items cards, or they all get discarded if they're not. So, where does this come in effective? Because we have Cybermaniac. Sorry, it's my first trade. I'm sorry if I'm not Azul GG. Thank you very much. Anyways, this card allows you, Cybermaniac, to search your deck for any 2 cards, shuffle your deck, then put those 2 cards on top of your deck in any order. This is an amazing ability along with Pokestop. So you can just Cybermaniac, double Archeops, then a Pokestop them into the discard, or Cybermaniac into the Greninja for the 2 Archeops, and then you go ahead. Then we have 17 energy, Legacy energy, any energy you want, plus it takes it down 1 fewer price card. I'm gonna lose the voice for a second because the voice is gonna be saved for the game. It's hard. Jet Energy. When there are 3 Jet Energy, it's going to allow you to switch your Pokemon in. Cannot use them on the Archeops. Does not work. You have to play the Jet Energy from hand for the ability to activate. Therapeutic, because I'm like, you know what? We need random energy. We want to have 17 in this deck because that seems like a good number. It seems like what Lugia does good with. So Therapeutic energy, but it also has the benefit that it prevents sleep, confused, or paralyzed. So that's great if you are playing one of those crazy stall decks. You can just slap it on there and go, yeah, forget you. Mist Energy, going to protect from Devolution, which really doesn't matter in this deck, but it does protect from other effects of attacks. It does help you out in some cases. It does stop that pesky Roaring Moon, who has disappeared for a while, and that Giratina that has shrunken, but is still around. Gift Energy, we're only running 3. Most people want to run 4. But as you've seen with this deck, it's got some weird text, and it seems to keep a decent hand and be able to keep up. So the Gift Energy allows you to go in. If your Pokemon gets knocked out and you have less than 70 cards in hand, you draw cards until you have 70 cards in hand. It's a great refiller, especially if you're struggling, because you thinned out your hand. We're playing 4 double turbo because more energy is better even with a -20. And you can still slap this thing out. It counts as 1 energy torch or Minocinos, and it only takes you down if you have 5 energy down at 330, allowing you to knock out Charizard. And then we got 2 V-Guards, because Vs have disappeared a little bit. They're still around. There's still tech cards and decks. You still got Raikous running around in Lost Box. You still have Arceus floating around out there. You still have guys like Garantina that if they get around to Mist Energy, or if you can't get your Mist Energy out there because of price or something, it's nice to be able to avoid them just punching you for 280 in the face. And that is your deck here. Really the main idea that really differentiates this Lugia deck from a lot of the others, because we're running 1 Blood Moon, 4 Lugia, 3 Lugia VStar, 1 Luxray, 1 Lumineon, 1 Roaring Moon, a 3 of a Mincino, 4 Archeops, and a Radiant Greninja. The main difference is really that Radiant Greninja. Most people play Charizard, and the fact that we are running a Cypher Maniac along with the Pokestop, which is normally big no-nos in Lugia, because you don't want the discard possibility, or you discard 3 energy, and that's the risk you simply have to take if you want the consistency in Lugia. Yes, you still brick. You do that with any deck. Ask Tim Powell. He's been trying it for a long time. He still bricks even with all the tech cards he has. So it just happens. But that is pretty much going to be your Lugia build for this little teched out version.